You'd think frozen berries would be foolproof. Pick them, freeze them, bag them. Turns out there are countless ways to screw this up. While you've been tossing whatever's cheapest into your cart, some truly questionable frozen berries have been sitting in that freezer aisle, waiting to ruin your morning smoothie. We're talking berries that arrive thawed and refrozen into icy blocks, bags filled more with frost than fruit, and organic labels on berries shipped from halfway around the world. So let's talk about the 8 frozen berry brands that range from absolute freezer disasters to legitimately worth your money, because life's too short to waste $6 on crystallized disappointment. Smash that subscribe button because we're about to save you from some seriously questionable frozen fruit. Number 8, 365. Whole Foods Market launched as Whole Foods. Answer to budget-conscious organic shoppers. 365 promises USDA certified organic berries without the specialty brand markup. The execution reads more like an afterthought. What you get are organic wild blueberries and berry mixes in standard resealable bags. Texture is unremarkable. Standard frozen berry experience without standout qualities. Taste falls into that vague organic category. Not bad, not memorable. Here's the thing, limited customer reviews suggest this brand flies under the radar even at Whole Foods. Premium pricing matches Cascadian Farm at 15 to 20 cents per ounce, available exclusively at Whole Foods stores. 365 exists because Whole Foods needed a house brand after the Amazon acquisition. They're banking on shoppers assuming anything at Whole Foods must be premium quality, even when it's their budget line. When your main selling point is it's organic and it's here, you've created a product that works only because of where it's sold, not what it delivers. The most disappointing part? These berries cost as much as brands with actual reputations, but without the quality or customer loyalty to back it up. You're essentially paying for the privilege of shopping at Whole Foods, not for superior berries. Number 7, Great Value. Walmart's Great Value has dominated budget groceries for decades on one promise: lowest prices, period. Great Value frozen berries deliver on that price promise. What they don't deliver is consistency. What you get are triple berry mixes, whole strawberries, whole blueberries at $2.86 for 16 ounces. But here's where it gets tricky. Texture is a gamble. Some bags have firm, properly frozen berries. Others arrive hard, dry, tough, and chewy. Or worse, pre-mushed from thaw-refreeze cycles. Taste ranges from bland and flavorless to surprisingly decent, depending on which supplier's batch you grabbed. Construction problems plague this brand. Excessive frost, berries frozen into solid clumps, leaves and stems mixed in, 70% oversized strawberries dominating mixes. At 16 to 22 cents per ounce, these are the cheapest frozen berries available. Customer reviews are viciously polarized. 4.5-star averages hide complaints about shriveled, overripe blueberries and bugs in raspberry bags. The real kicker is they're banking on customers prioritizing price over consistency, knowing most people won't return a $3 bag even when half is freezer-burned garbage. You're paying 17 cents per ounce for frozen berry roulette. When the best thing you can say is sometimes they're okay, you've created a product that wastes money as often as it saves it. Number 6. Good and Gather. Target launched Good and Gather in 2019 as their flagship food brand, promising quality ingredients and great taste or your money back. Their frozen berry line delivers exactly what you'd expect from Target. Middle-of-the-road competence that never quite commits. What you get are organic triple berry mixes, organic strawberries and blueberries, conventional options in resealable bags. Texture is reliably adequate. Berries are plump and properly frozen, but lack the crisp distinction of premium brands. Taste sits in neutral territory. Sweet and natural without memorable character. Priced at $2.99 to $4.99 for standard bags, organic options add $1 to $2. 4.5-star ratings read like participation trophies. Good enough. Does the job. And get this, sourcing information is deliberately vague. Farmers committed to sustainable practices tells you nothing. Good and Gather exists because Target wanted to compete with Whole Foods quality at Walmart's accessibility. They're targeting that suburban demographic that wants to feel good about choices without doing research. Target's banking on brand trust to move products that would struggle without the bullseye logo. When reliably adequate is your ceiling, you've created a brand that works only because people are already target buying other things. If this is already saving you from a bad purchase, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. Number 5, Cascadian Farm, founded in 1972 with the mantra, always organic, never ordinary. Cascadian Farm positioned itself as the pioneer of accessible organic frozen fruit. Nearly 50 years later, they're still riding that organic certification while charging premium prices for ordinary results. What you get are USDA certified organic strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and harvest berry mixes from Skagit Valley, Washington. Texture delivers on plump and juicy promises. Berries look beautiful with excellent shape and consistent size. Taste is where the organic premium facade cracks. Multiple reviewers describe these as bland and watery, tart instead of sweet. The most frustrating part, package sizes are absurdly small. 10-ounce bags contain only 2 servings, forcing you to buy multiple packages. Premium pricing at 30 to 40 cents per ounce makes these the second most expensive berries tested. 8 grams of sugar per serving, higher than competitors, yet taste doesn't reflect that sweetness. Here's the thing, Cascadian Farm is owned by General Mills. This pioneering organic farm is actually corporate agriculture wearing a flannel shirt. They're banking on customers not realizing organic certification doesn't guarantee flavor. The small packages maximize per ounce profit while making you feel virtuous. You're paying 40 cents per ounce for organic certification and sustainability theater. When the best defense is at least they're organic, you've created expensive mediocrity with good PR. Number 4, Dole. Backed by the most famous name in the fruit industry, Dole. Frozen berries arrive with over a century of brand recognition and sustainability commitments. Their whole strawberries deliver visual perfection, literally the best looking frozen berries you'll find. Too bad looks aren't everything. What you get are whole strawberries, sliced strawberries, mixed berry mixes in heavy duty resealable bags that feel premium. Texture is respectable. Berries maintain firm frozen state with minimal mushiness. Taste is naturally sweet and bright, though not exceptional. Consistent without being memorable. Appearance is where Dole dominates. Rich, brilliant color. Literally every berry perfect. No blemish, broken, or crushed fruit anywhere. Mid-tier pricing at 25 to 38 cents per ounce. You're paying for visual perfection and brand name. But here's where it gets tricky. Sourced from Mexico and Turkey. Not exactly supporting local economy despite American brand identity. Customer reviews consistently praise appearance. Easily the best looking berries. Heavy-duty packaging is genuinely better than competitors. The real kicker is they perfected the art of looking premium without being premium. They're banking on shoppers who equate appearance with quality, grabbing the familiar yellow logo without checking the product of Turkey label. What makes this particularly cynical is sustainability messaging that doesn't match sourcing practices, promising net zero carbon while shipping berries from the Middle East. You're paying 35 cents per ounce for Instagram-ready berries from Turkey. When visual perfection is your main achievement, you've prioritized the wrong metric. Number 3, Townsend Farms. Founded in 1906 by John Jack. Townsend in Oregon's Columbia Gorge, Townsend Farms represents over a century of family farming expertise. They're also the ghost manufacturer behind Costco's Kirkland berry mixes and multiple store brands. Here's where it gets complicated. Pacific Northwest history, South American berries. What you get are organic triple berry mixes in 3-pound bags that separate easily. Texture delivers on individually quick frozen promises. Berries don't clump. Fresh picked taste. Locked in through flash freezing. Taste is genuinely good with even distribution of berry types. None of that mostly strawberries ratio nonsense. Quality is consistently solid across branded and private label products. Solid value at 21 to 22 cents per ounce for organic certification. USDA organic certified through Washington State Department of Agriculture. But here's the catch. Product of Argentina and Chile printed right on the bag. What makes this particularly interesting is they're family owned after 5 generations but sourced globally. They're banking on customers not connecting Oregon company with Chile grown berries. The business model is brilliant. Manufacture for everyone, let retail partners take brand risk. But here's where it gets tricky. A 2013 recall for hepatitis A from imported pomegranate seeds reminds us global sourcing cuts both ways. And if you're finding this ranking useful, hit the like button. It really helps the channel cut. through the noise, but if you think imported organic berries are complicated, wait until you see what happens when a warehouse club gets serious about quality. Number 2, Kirkland Signature. Costco's Kirkland Signature has perfected quality without the premium price tag. Their organic strawberries and blueberries deliver what seems impossible: USDA organic certification at 17 to 21 cents per ounce. That's conventional berry pricing for organic quality. What you get are 3 to 4 pound bags of organic strawberries and blueberries in bulk packaging. Texture is plump, sweet, and crisp when frozen. Individually flash frozen so they don't stick together. Those strawberries can get frostbitten after months in home freezers. Taste hits that sweet tart balance perfectly. Blueberries sourced from Pacific Northwest farms near Mount Hood. Appearance is brilliant. Grade A berries that look as good as they taste. Exceptional value. Organic blueberries at 17 cents per ounce compared to 39 cents at conventional stores. Reddit absolutely gushes about these. Members report eating them straight from the bag. Multiple users describe themselves as obsessed. Only catch: membership required, bulk sizes only, and those large bags risk freezer burn if you're not consuming quickly. Bottom line, Kirkland exists because Costco's model flips traditional retail. Partner with quality suppliers, strip out middleman costs, pass savings to members. The real kicker is they're not compromising on sourcing. You're getting organic berries from respected suppliers at prices that embarrass the competition. Number 1, Wyman's of Maine. Founded in 1874 by Jasper Wyman, this 5th generation family business has spent 150 years perfecting one thing: wild blueberries. While competitors chase certifications and cost cutting, Wyman's grows on over 10,000 acres of wild blueberry barrens in Maine and eastern Canada, producing berries with up to twice the antioxidant activity of cultivated varieties. This isn't marketing, it's measurable science. What you get are wild blueberries that are smaller, rounder, and more intensely flavored than anything else in the freezer aisle. Texture is distinctly firm and crisp. Individually quick frozen means zero clumping. That satisfying icy crunch when eaten straight from the freezer. Taste delivers on their Taste the Difference slogan. Concentrated, sweet, candy-like flavor that makes you understand why wild actually means better. Outstanding value at 19 to 25 cents per pound. Premium wild blueberry quality at mid-tier conventional pricing. Customer reviews are evangelical. Best blueberries I have had. Tastes like candy. Amazon and Reddit users consistently rave. Many mention Wyman's by name unprompted. Vertically integrated, they own the barrens, control harvesting, manage processing. Wild blueberries naturally grow in Maine and eastern Canada. Product. You have USA and Canada supporting North American agriculture. Wyman succeeds because they're not chasing trends. They're protecting a legacy. Here's the thing, they're banking on customers recognizing wild actually delivers superior nutrition and flavor. Bottom line, they've solved the frozen berry equation. Superior product, fair pricing, transparent sourcing. You're paying 20 cents per pound for scientifically superior berries from a company perfecting them since Ulysses S. Grant was president. When history, quality, and value align this perfectly, you found freezer gold. The frozen berry market is less about fruit and more about trust. Trust that what's in the bag matches the label, and trust that your $6 isn't funding frozen disappointment. 365 and great value taught us rock bottom pricing and vague organic promises both lead to regret. Wyman's and Kirkland proved quality doesn't require choosing between values and budget. Here's what matters. Check. The bag window for excessive frost before buying. Understand organic certification doesn't guarantee flavor. Cascadian Farm charges premium prices for mediocre taste. Remember, product of USA actually means something when comparing Wyman's wild blueberries to Dole's Turkish imports. Stop assuming store brands are automatically inferior. Kirkland beats national brands on both quality and price. Hit subscribe if this changed your frozen berry game, and drop a comment telling us which ranking you think we got wrong. Because honestly, if you're still buying great value after this, we need to talk.